Improv Tipsters, Paul Vaillancourt here, back with another improv tip. This week, I want to talk about a little something that I call scenic inertia. It's an idea that I think about a lot, I tell my students about a lot, and I use a lot in my work. What is scenic inertia? Well, let's talk about what inertia is. We all know what that is. That is a body in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by another force. Thank you, Galileo. Right? But how does that have to do with improv? Well, I think that it has to do with improv in the sense that, like, scenic inertia is what you start talking about is what you keep talking about. I'll say it again. What you start talking about is what you keep talking about, generally, right? So let's say the scene starts and my partner and I start talking about the coffee that we're making. Chances are we're gonna keep talking about coffee, or we're gonna get distracted by the where, what's going on outside of us. So how do I use this idea to my benefit? Well, that is, what do I want the scene to be about? Well, I want it to be about relationship. I believe that every scene is about relationship. It's about what's happening between those two people in the moment as we watch. So if I want the scene to be about that, then I should start talking about that, right? I should start by talking about that. So usually when the scene starts, I try to look and turn, take in my partner in some way, and then say something about them. Say something to get that relationship going, because ultimately that's the most important thing in the scene, right? If I start talking about some other crazy thing, the time machine I built or whatever, the scene can be pulled back on course, just like something moving in a straight line can be acted upon by another force and alter its inertia, alter its course. You can do this with the scene, but it gets hard to do because once you start talking about the time machine, maybe you're getting a couple laughs about the time machine, or maybe it's like super interesting, sexy idea that's drawing you in. It's hard to sort of step back and be, oh gosh, we haven't talked about the relationship at all, and then change the course of the scene. So, as Aristotle said, well begun is half done. So why not start off on the right foot? I'm just doing all the historical references today. Why not start off on the right foot? If we want the scene to be about relationship, which I think we do, why not start by talking about relationship? Say something about your partner. Or say something about yourself that gives something about your character that your partner can react to. Something about the two of you. Something in between you about your relationship. Okay, so try that out this week. Let me know what you think. Do you think that scenic inertia is a real thing? Does that work for you? What do you think? When you start a scene, what do you start talking about? What do you begin the scene with? It could be a lot of different things, but we all have a general idea. In general, I usually start a scene with this. What is that? Let me know, and I will see you next week. Hey friends, thanks for checking out the video, and if you want to hear a little bit more, check out one of these two quality videos. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and follow us on social media. All the links are in the description down below, and let me know what you would like to see an improv tip about. Thanks for watching.